Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Drawla Mountains in Frost Crag Spire. There we go.
I have no idea what's going on.
Today, as you probably guessed by the sound of another human being here, I am playing with the doppelganger of Sarah instead of the actual Sarah. This one's more polite.
No, I'm not.
It's also actually Sarah. I don't have the technology to clone her.
Good.
Oh, that's a bad voice. Alright. So, in this episode, the only way I can get through this quest is, by the way, the audio quality is going to be a little bit worse, and I'm sorry for that. It's not recording from a headset for the purpose of Sarah being able to hear it. But, yeah. The only reason I'm recording this quest with Sarah is actually just because I can't bring myself to go through this quest alone.
I must suffer with him.
Yeah, it has 3 different main endings, and the other ending is just you refusing to do it, getting the quest, and then just leaving because it's that monotonous.
The best ending.
Welcome to Castle Coral.
Alright. Now, the important part of this quest is speaking to the Countess to start it.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh!
I'm Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
Alright, tell me some rumors, though.
I've sometimes thought I'd like to make a pilgrimage to the way.
No.
We're a mountain people.
Nope. No unique dialogue. Okay. Chancellor Okato.
As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Okato.
Okay. Nothing unique from her this time. I did a 10 to 15 minute segment of it before I just decided, oh god, I have been recording all day, I'm stopping. And I got tired of trying to hunt down the fine details, which is actually a segment in the quest. Alright, investigation.
You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me. It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Valga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you?
No.
Very well. Then I must find someone else who can. I will do nothing else until that painting is recovered.
Just gonna sit here, being jaundiced.
Excuse me, this is ending 4. I told you there were 4 endings. Let me demonstrate to you ending 4. What? What? What?
Marked essential.
Oh, by the way, something fun to mention. So I have the Honor Blade of Coral because I successfully stole it off of her after doing that quest. However, she still has it. I don't know how that works. And I can take the iron arrow that was shot into her neck back.
Hello. Just smiles at you. Death won't take me. I'm too ugly.
She's not. I don't think she's marked as essential after this quest is completed, though.
Only before.
Yeah. So technically, I think you can kill her, especially after you bought the house.
Good to see you again. Have you reconsidered your decision to undertake the investigation? Please help me recover the painting of the Count. It would mean so very much to me.
Yes, I'd be glad to help.
Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral.
Accuse! Let's get right into the hot stuff.
When you find enough evidence, confront the person whom you believe to be the villain and see if they will confess. I do not wish them harmed, as I want the thief to face justice.
This is not what I wanted. Gather clues.
Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues.
Tell me about the castle residents.
Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Coral or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Orak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder. I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Orak Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrik.
Alright, so after a 16-minute thing there, or was it 15-minute? Which one did I say first?
Which what?
Which time did I say the first time? It was still muted when I went back.
You said
Either way.
You said 15.
15. Stolen painting.
The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard, and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas.
Wow, that's actually really sad.
Good luck, investigator.
Oh, don't say it like that. Anyways, the first person you actually want to talk to is the Countess's bodyguard.
Can I help you?
Tell me about Bitneld.
He's captain of the Coral Guard. During the day, you can usually find him on patrol with us around the city.
Clues?
I was with the Countess all evening. Didn't see a thing.
And we're not talking about Lex there.
Good day.
They all have that
So, you a living
What?
statue,
the
or are you
face
gonna say
the
something?
face of the coworker you don't really know well.
If you have anyone that looks like an Oblivion character in your workplace, they actually have a medical issue.
The expression.
A medical issue. The expression is
Tell me
because their
more.
disposition is maxed. Anyways, accuse.
Look me in the eye when you answer this. You dare accuse me?
No.
Then get away from me and get back to your duties, so I can do mine.
No. That makes his disposition.
Please, go
Oh,
on.
didn't drop? It's supposed to drop. Okay.
Glitch.
It's like how she still has the honor blade. It's really weird. I don't understand it. Gather clues.
The night of the theft, I was in the Great Hall, having an argument with a delivery boy from Braville. It seems his horse lost its footing in the heavy rain we had that night, and the shipment of port that it was carrying slipped to the ground. Oh, the fall broke most of the bottles. He didn't want to claim responsibility, but I gave him what for and sent him away. After that, I spent the rest of the night in my quarters, reading.
You are a terrible person, sir.
He has the red nose of a drunk.
He is a drunk. Investigation.
So, the Countess hired you to find the painting, eh? Well, you'll not find it by gawking at me.
Rude. Rumors.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
No. Yes.
Aye, it was a fine portrait of a fine man.
Is that all? Leaving the conversation with him, though, we get a new quest thing that I have to read off because I always do. When I asked about the night in question, Orgnoff told me that he spent a bit of time arguing with a delivery boy in the Great Hall, who had a bit of an accident with a wine shipment in the rain, then spent the rest of the night in his room. I should continue questioning the suspects, as the Countess recommended.
Back to work for poor old Orkney.
Did you notice that his name, is Hairy Legs?
Hairy Legs, yes.
A pleasure to meet you again.
Hey, Laith. Yeah, he's the guy I turned in the honor blade to, by the way. He doesn't even notice I still have it, and she also has it. This game is so glitchy. Gather clues.
My duties rely on watching no more than the throne and attending to visitors. But confidentially, I will say that Orgnolf has been acting a bit unusual. His abuse of drink has gotten worse lately. He is taken to asking for money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage does not befit his habit.
Oh boy. Lay the Waverick, the Castle Herald, told me that he's observed Orgnolf having a drinking problem and often asking for money to fund his new habit. I should continue questioning the suspects, the Countess recommended.
Fare thee well.
Yeah, that's in every one of them, by the way.
Every single one's like, you should continue on.
Continue your quest. Ah, I never would have guessed that. And I just stole a Varla stone from an open case, yes.
It's just right there.
Yeah, I just took it.
She's really easy to steal from.
I opened it in the previous episode, but then I was like, I don't want to steal it, and then I did.
Hello.
Hello, Janelle.
Hello. You searching for something?
Your face. You look like you have the Joker smile. Jesus. Alright. First of all, tell me about the town.
We're simple, God-fearing folk.
Nope. Okay. Accuse.
Are you accusing me of taking the painting?
No.
Very well.
Oh, okay. Gather clues.
The night that the painting was stolen, I was in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. After a while, I decided to go into the dining area just off the Great Hall. I poured myself some wine and studied the charts I had made until it was time to sleep. From there, I went directly to my chamber and slept the rest of the night.
As alcohol will do for you. However, she said she got some wine, didn't she?
I spaced out for some reason.
She got something to drink. And unfortunately, that shipment was actually destroyed.
They said most of the bottles, not all
Most
of them.
of it. You think that guy didn't drink them all?
He licked it off the ground. No waste.
What do you mean it fell into the mountains of Bruma? I'm going to find it.
Give me a reed straw.
Jesus.
I'm not gonna let the grass take it from me.
Alright, let's continue the investigation.
Yes, I have heard that the painting of the Count was taken. I was unaware she hired an outsider to conduct the investigation. May luck be with you.
And the stolen painting.
The stolen painting was of Count Volga. Whoever painted it could not do the man justice. He was kind and noble, which is difficult to convey on canvas. I'm afraid other than that, I cannot offer much more information.
That's all?
Everyone's an art critic.
Oh, yeah. When I asked about the night... Seriously? When I asked about the night in question, Chanel told me that she spent some time in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. Then she made her way to the dining area off of the Great Hall. Finally, she went to her quarters to sleep. I should continue questioning the suspects, the Countess recommended.
Until your return.
Should I continue?
No.
I'll continue. Oh, that's her quarters, by the way. That's where I stole the honor blade back to my possession, but it's still in her possession.
Are there 3 of them now?
There's only 2. There's only 2 in the world, and she has one and I have one, but there's only supposed to be 1. Which, by the way, the shield is also from that quest. It's a unique ebony shield. It's neat.
You're like, oh, there might be better armor, but it won't match as well.
Oh, no, this is great. This is the best armor I have for this character right now. Heavy armor, anyways. I'm a light armor character. I'm just upping all of the skills because I said I would. Wow, whoa, everything. Did you see that?
The frames!
No, everything disappeared and popped back in. This game has no problems.
It just works.
Oh my god, that is a quote from him on everything.
Share your time with me, you humble.
Nice.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Gather clues.
I'm sorry I wasn't in that evening. I was making my rounds of Coral. The only odd occurrence lately was with Channel. I have seen her spending a lot of time in the West Tower. When I asked her about it, she said it involved her spell research. I suppose at the time it sounded good enough for me.
Alright, but do you have any rumors?
That modern Orion has got no sense of humor. Hell of a warrior, though. No wonder he's done so well in the Fighters Guild.
Hell of a what? Bitnell, the captain of the guard, said he had been out on patrol in the streets of Coral that night. In addition, he mentioned seeing Chanel spend a good deal of time in the castle's west tower. But when he had confronted her about it, she said that was where she had been performing some of her magic research. I should continue questioning the suspects the Countess recommended.
So their stories conflict.
Yes, her story already conflicts with the drunk who totally didn't drink all the wine.
Oh yeah, the shipment of wine you were supposed to get, that broke. Yes.
Company.
Hey, Auroch.
I hope I can help.
I don't want you. You're relevant to the story now. Get out.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, come on.
Mother.
Well met.
I actually, she was a kidnapped person that I saved in the game. Anyways, gather clues.
Huh. I don't remember seeing Channel or Orgnolf that entire evening. But then again, I stayed in my quarters most of the night. There was no point in going on my usual walk with all of the rain falling. As far as Channel and Orgnolf go, they seem fine to me. I only had a minor scrape with Orgnolf recently. I caught him drinking in the West Tower on the upper level. I told him if he didn't stop, I would tell the Countess. He just grumbled and agreed. He hasn't bothered me since.
Yep, so there went the wine. I know, already gone. Auric Krogoth mentioned that he was in the castle that entire night because it had been raining, but didn't see Orgnolf or Chanel. Also, he mentioned that he had caught Orgnolf drinking in the West Tower once. When he had threatened to tell the Countess about it, Orgnolf apparently stopped. I've spoken to all the possible suspects and witnesses. Now, I should concentrate on gathering clues if I'm to solve the crime.
Farewell.
Now, at this part, it doesn't tell you what to do, and that's actually fine. If you have any clue or have been listening to what they've been saying, then you can easily find your way to where you need to go. But Oblivion most of the time has quest markers, so there's the chance that you might not have absorbed the information very well. For that purpose, you can easily just check your quest log. Or Google it.
Yay, Google.
I prefer checking the quest log, but to save everyone time, I do have the Wikipedia up on Sarah's computer.
Yeah.
Fine greetings.
Okay. So we need to actually go off
You again.
to the dining hall and look for some footprints. And there we go. Paint-stained carpet. I found the paint stains and a paint footprint on the carpet of the dining area off the Great Hall. I think I should continue looking for more clues. Oh dear.
I'm just like, how did you leave residue from an already finished painting? Must be one of those crappy medieval paint jobs.
Paint-stained carpet. Oh, we already checked that part. How do they not find the paint-stained carpet? Maybe they did, maybe they just overlooked it.
You know, in the Middle Ages, oftentimes people would just throw scraps of food onto the floor. This should be way filthier.
This is not the Middle Ages. This is not us. This is not our world. Glad a guard didn't see that. You can literally go to jail for throwing a pumpkin. I was trying to make it realistic without thinking of the consequences.
What realism exactly?
Scraps on the floor. Alright, now, next we have to actually go to the West Tower, which is how we got down to the areas before.
Everything looks the same.
No, it doesn't. You have the massive hallway here. You have all the doors that are the same, but you also have this branching path here that goes to two separate places.
What I meant is the doors. They're all...
Yeah, yeah. That's all I have to say. They don't even add unique textures for most of the unique items.
Aww.
I know, right? The honor blade here is just a regular ebony blade. The shield is the only thing special.
Oh!
Yep. Ah. Trapdoor to the west tower. Oh. I found an interesting painting in the concealed area of the west tower. It seems someone in the castle is a painter. I think I should continue looking for more clues. Did I say that enough? Paint palette, torch.
I gotta snoop more. Possibly steal open the items.
Oh, come on. Okay. So, up here, apparently you can find where Orgnolf likes to drink, but I've actually not had luck with that.
He drank it all.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to find some, like, spare bottles of booze laying around or something. Gold, but if I take it without sneaking, I'm gonna get caught.
Even though there's no one around. I saw that!
Yes, Sarah. They saw that. Thank you for telling me.
I forget, do the horses count as seeing you for stealing still in Skyrim?
Yes. Yes, they do. And they do in this game as well. Quote, MXR mods. I could fit more mods in here, but I can't fit that many dragons on screen. Alright, so I guess the drinking den is not here like I want it to be. It's not supposed to come out that way, but it did.
Wonder if I'm gonna scroll down and see that as a glitch.
I don't scroll down. I need that. But anyways. Huh. Okay. And after investigating that area, even though the drinking den, you're supposed to be able to at least say, I think, see some booze there. I don't know if that's entirely true. You come back here, and you look around and find stuff with stuff.
Well, she stares at you.
It's funny how you can just pilfer through all of her things. But if you look in her pockets even once, you go to jail for life.
Just look at them?
Yeah. You go to jail for that. Because you're attempting to pick her pocket. You're attempting to do a crime. Maybe in the lectern? Ah, Janelle seems to have painting supplies concealed in a lectern in her room. The fact that they're concealed seems suspicious. I now have enough clues to make an accusation. Now, this is where it branches. You can accuse one person, two people, or you can only accuse the right person. Because, guess what? You only have a real option to accuse the two ones that look guilty.
Look at the muscles on you.
Guess who those two are?
Point to the Countess. It was you!
Oh, of course. Now, I need to find Orgnolf. Ah. Alright. Right, we were going to look for Orgnolf. I didn't mean to go to the East Tower, but you know what? I can. Is there... Oh, there's a way out upwards, but we can't... Going upwards is pointless for us. Only going down in life is good. Nice. 20 pages.
I hope the investigation goes well. Return to me when you've found the culprit.
Can't tell her anything until you accuse them. So, as a fun story for you guys, I don't remember where Orgnolf is
Your
at this
athletic
time of the
skill.
day. I'm not even addressing the athletic skill. I got legs for miles, though. So to get for being a high elf. I don't remember where Orgnolf is at this time of the day. But I know he exists in the town. And once we find him, we will be back.
Fine greetings to you.
Finally. I'm taking his booze.
Yes.
Hi there, everybody. We waited till evening. Let's check if Orgnolf is here. There you are! I have your booze.
Oh, it's Valga's errand boy. How goes the big, important investigation?
Well, never mind then. Gonna save, actually.
Back to work for poor old Orgnolf.
Shut up! No, you get back here.
Oh, it's...
I just wanted to save before doing this, so I didn't go down a path that I could not return from.
Look me in the eye when you answer this. You dare accuse me?
Yeah! You committed a crime.
I don't care what you found. I'm telling you, I'm not the one you're looking for. And I will speak to the Countess of your accusations. Now off with you.
Quest updated. I've confronted Orgnolf with the clues, but all he did was become irate and threaten to tell the Countess of my false accusations. I think I made the wrong choice. I should go speak to Chanel. Oh boy! Alright, so if you accuse him and Chanel, you actually get less gold. Level 1 through 4, you get 50. Level 5 through 9, you get 75. Level 10 through 14, you get 100. Level 15 through 19, you get 150. 20 through 24, 200. And 25 plus, 300. You know what, though? Actually, we should do this at least once. And where did he go? Come on!
Oh,
Accuse. Yes.
I don't care.
Alright. And now we should go speak to Chanel and hit our head on the lanterns. Because, of course, that's how we do it in Tamriel.
Hello again. I hope your search for the painting goes well.
Did you notice it suddenly jump up?
No.
Are you accusing me of taking the painting?
No?
Very well.
That's a
Are you
very
cute?
big accusation to just go, okay then.
Very well. I confess to the crime. But please understand, I only did it out of the great love I had in my heart for Count Volga. It was I that painted that portrait. When the Count was lost, the Countess spent so much time with it that I became jealous. I had to have the painting back, so I decided to steal it, then hide it behind the painting in my quarters. I'm ashamed of my crime, but ready to face what fate has in store for me.
If you painted the first one, why didn't you just paint another?
She didn't paint the first one.
She said she did paint it.
She painted a painting. Well, I mean, even if she did paint it, I guess. Either way, the stolen painting.
I am ashamed that I took the painting, but my love for the Count was greater than you could imagine.
Ah, that's awkward.
You have your criminal. Congratulations.
I know, Orgnolf will go to jail for his alcohol problem, but that's beside the point.
I was careless to leave my art supplies around the castle like I did. I suppose I was easy to discover.
Yeah, how do people not check the storage room? That is such an obvious place to check.
We've already been through this, and I admitted my guilt. I am undone.
Oh.
What?
I am undone.
Yeah, she unzips and it turns out there's not even a human in that suit.
Well, why would you wear a
Greetings,
suit of another
investigator.
person?
I said it's not a human.
Oh, you have returned from your investigation, and I'm eager to hear the results. Whom did you accuse?
Alright. I use Chanel.
I'm shocked to hear of Chanel's crime, as she has always been such a nice member of our court. But I see that your evidence is without question. She shall be banished from Castle Coral and stripped of her duties. However, I am not without pity, and therefore she shall not be jailed. But she is never to set foot in Coral again. I am a bit dismayed that you incorrectly accused Orgnolf, who was clearly innocent. I therefore can only reward you with this gold, and hopefully you will learn to be more careful with your accusations in the future.
Da 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 da. And now, yeah,
Bye.
filthy drunk, going and ruining our good time.
Any luck yet? Hello again. Are you... Very well. I'm a...
Exhaust her dialogue. It's important. It makes me feel nice.
I am...
Like, this thing says I haven't done it yet. Amongst the things that I have done.
Do you understand how many times I see the name Hieronymus Lex in there, and I go, oh god, I can't click it yet. I haven't started that quest.
Oh, you have returned. Whom did you...
I accuse Chanel.
I'm shocked to hear of Chanel's crime, as she has always been such a nice member of our court. But I see that your evidence is without question. She shall be banished from Castle Coral and stripped of her duties. However, I am not without pity, and therefore she shall not be jailed. But she is never to set foot in Coral again. Congratulations on a job well done. As a reward, please accept this bounty of gold and gems. You've earned it.
Alright, doing the quest this way gets you at levels 1 through 4, 200 gold and 8 gems. 5 through 9, 300 gold, and guess what? 8 gems. 10 through 14, 400 gold, and even more, 8 gems. Level 15 through 19, 500 gold, and guess what? 8 gems. Level 20 through 24, 600 gold, and 8 gems. Level 25 plus, 700 gold, and 8 gems. That's it. There we go. However, there is the final option.
Oh, you have returned. Whom did you...
I'm not ready yet.
Very well. Take your time.
And then we leave town. I'm kidding.
When you find enough...
What?
Oh, you... Whom did you...
Neither.
Oh, my. I feel terrible that I even suspected anyone within my court. I was hoping to recover the painting so I might look upon it again. I suppose you did the best you could, so you should not go unrewarded. Take this gold and leave me in peace.
I sing your praises and welcome you again. Words cannot do justice for the joy I feel. Many blessings upon you, my friend. I do not have much, but I wish to reward such valor. Return to me in 3 weeks, and I'll have a special painting for you. It is the least I can do for you.
So after returning to Chanel, she gives you that missive right there. This is an unmarked part of the quest, I believe. I didn't see it on the marker. Anyways, in 3 weeks, she will actually give you a painting that is worth 500 gold and is a unique texture and model, I believe, but I don't know if I want to show that. That involves me waiting a super extended period of time. You know what? I will. Stolen painting.
The painting will reside with me for the rest of my days as a reminder of the man I once loved.
For completing the quest that... Yeah. I'll be back in 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks. I should return to Castle Coral and pick up my painting from Chanel. You know, I actually forgot something, guys. There is the command, sit timescale 2, and then you put in a number. Now, all of those are separate words except for timescale. That is one combined word. And it is just TO2, not TOO. And then, yeah, you do that. And the time just flies by really fast, especially if you set it at the maximum possible number. Which you shouldn't do, because now I have to fix that, and I'm afraid. No, there we go. See that number? 30 is the default. 1 makes it real time. I forgot, you can't use the numpad in Oblivion. Okay. Janelle? Where did everyone go?
Welcome back, friend. Here's the painting. When you place it in your home and gaze upon it, may you always remember the deed you have done for me.
Rumors.
Hey, you're...
Oh, shut up. No, don't say it again. I've heard that 1,000 times since I did it. Stop the praise! Alright, reward painting. Bop. Yep, it is a big piece of... It's a big piece of furniture of a painting of coral at night, and it looks beautiful. It's fantastic. I actually really like this painting. That being said, this is not the best reward. The best reward is turning her in. And that's not because of the gold and the gems. That's actually because of the +1 fame you get. Now, that actually makes you able to do certain specific things in the game, and I've explained this before, but I'm explaining it again because Sarah's here. I am currently at 97 fame and 1 infamy. At this point in the game, I can buy a house in Skingrad. That's big, because, well, you need a lot of fame to buy a house in Skingrad, because it's the nicest city in the entirety of Cyrodiil. I don't know why you need to be a celebrity to do it, but nonetheless, you do.
We want a very exclusive population.
Alright, but now, after this, you return to Chanel. You return to Chanel. Wait. What? She is supposed to be here.
She left.
She's already gone. She is on the move.
Zoom.
Can I still have his booze? Yes!
Your intelligence is being drained.
I never normally do this. This is just for fun, because she has disappeared from my game, and I don't know where she is. And I'm developing alcohol problems because of it. Okay, so she is normally, it takes maybe a week to get her out in my normal playthroughs, but I guess not now. Not this time. Good news. Oh, by the way, Ring of Viperi never disappears from your inventory. And there's one more thing I want to show you, Sarah, before we end this episode. It involves traveling to Bruma. I hope it's still there. If it's not, I'm going to be impressed. Up. Okay, it's all loaded up. Let's check. Oh, they cleaned it up. See, I came back to town one time in Bruma and there was just this random dead body and no one had touched it or killed it. I had no idea how it happened. A guard just decided my time has come. He just dropped. And I'm walking by him and I'm like, oh, that's not pleasant. Oh, dear. So, they finally managed to clean up that body after about a month in game time.
It rotted.
It's starting to smell, Lady Countess. Should we possibly get rid of this? Go ahead. Yeah, that's a good idea. Notify his family.
Do that before getting rid of it.
No, do that after getting rid of it.
No, they took their sweet time getting rid of it.
Either. God. I don't know why I found that really funny. But anyways, with that, that's actually all the quests in Coral, and I can finally move on from this quest that I have actually just been putting off for a very long time.
Can you imagine? Somebody's asked, should we clean up the dead body? Let me think about it for a little bit.
I know at this point in the game, I've completed over 100 quests, so we're over halfway through with the game, guys. And that's sad to some of you and to me, considering we're also at 130 odd parts. That's insane. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you like my stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Check my Patreon, Coffee, and Twitter in the description. if you want to support my channel. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and just for good measure, to keep up everything that's going on, this one's dead now too. This has not been a very immersive video, but you know what? I had fun. Please stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
It's just gone.
Oh, no, he was next to me. I see what you do. Goodbye.
What just happened? He's very confused.